My name is Serena Singh, and I am a senior advisor on the undergraduate executive branch of student government. The red zone it has been historically defined as the period between August and November in which sexual assaults on college campuses are statistically highest. So the Red Zone Initiative is something that has historically been led by women of color on student government, and it pushes to raise awareness about this and try to reclaim this time period and change the language is something that's traditionally been something that's been talked about as in a fear-mongering or victim-blaming way. We're trying to shift that language. So in the past, there have been teach-ins about consent, viewings of the Hunting Ground documentary, which highlights UNC as one of the universities that is problematic in handling sexual assault cases. And there's also been resource fairs in the pit to offer resources for survivors. So we are partnering with The Bridge to have a lot of events working with women of color particularly, because women of color are statistically more likely to experience an instance of sexual assault, and also non-binary individuals are also more likely statistically. So what we're trying to do is have a lot more collaboration. We're also working with Arts Everywhere to try to create a positive arts campaign to make people want to engage with the issue regardless of whether or not they or someone they know has experienced an instance. I would say it's really important to get engaged with the Healthy Heals ambassadors. They're offering trainings on how to be an active bystander. I think prevention work is very important. The Red Zone Initiative highlights 3 themes. 1, defining what affirmative consent is. 2, teaching people how not to perpetrate rather than teaching people how to protect themselves. And 3, how to be an active bystander. So the Red Zone has typically been a problematic term for this period of time because it kind of silos sexual assault conversation to only happen during this August to November period. It can often be seen as fear-mongering or victim-blaming. It's talked about as if this is an inevitable thing, and we're very aware of that. And what we want to do is try to shift the culture and at least make people aware about what the Red Zone has historically been known as, because otherwise, if we don't have conversations about, how it's nationally defined, then we won't be able to work to changing the culture. So defining it first is our goal, and then reclaiming it is, I think, the end result that we hope to strive for.